You can't outgive the universe. We'll talk about why next. Hey everybody, Randy Gage here. I want to welcome you to another episode of Prosperity TV. See, I'm back here at home in Southern California, and I want to talk about the law of giving and receiving and how prosperity works. Most people have a misguided view of prosperity. They're looking, how do I get more prosperity? How do I attract more prosperity? What do I have to do to take home more prosperity? But of course, true prosperity is infinite. All of the things that make up prosperity, health, wellness, happiness, harmony, abundance, money, good relationships, all of those things are actually infinite, right? People think they're finite. They think about money as a finite thing, but money's not a finite thing. Money's just a meme. It's a mind virus. It's a way we label something because it's easier to use currency to trade back and forth as opposed to trading. You grow corn and somebody else grows soybean and someone else raises cattle and you're trying to trade back and forth. Money's just a convenient medium we use to transfer value back and forth, but it's infinite. The actual how much money you can create, how much prosperity you can create, it's infinite. And why I say you can't outgive the universe is because this is something I've been trying to do for 30 or 35 years now, where I keep trying to outgive the universe and it doesn't work. I keep getting more back in prosperity. And the reason why, because and why most people, they look on, we do know one thing for sure. Foundational element here is all prosperity is a value for value exchange. You're not entitled to things, it's not your right to something, but when you provide value to the universe, people will provide value back. And the more value you put out there, the more good you put out there, the more love you put out there, the more anything prosperous you put out there, the more you get back. And the thing I want you to understand is the equation is very, very skewed because you get back, it's like tithing and all of these ways in which we circulate prosperity. You don't get it back in equal measure. And it's hard to believe this because if you watch the news, if you read the newspaper, you'd say, well, the world is such a bad place, it's such a negative place, it's such a difficult place. But understand, that's how they sell newspapers. That's why I get the paper, but I don't read the first section or the second section because those are the sections that talk about the things people didn't do right, the things they did wrong, where they failed. That's all what those papers are about. I read the sports section because that's the stories about the people who achieved things. And that's the only part I care about in the newspaper, right? And of course the Dilbert comic strip because I find that hysterical. But the real equation is you put out good, you put out prosperity, and you get it back 10 times, 50 times, 100 times more because that is the nature of humankind, that is the nature of this world, that is the nature of this universe. The universe is inherently good. I really believe that. And it's like hugs. The more hugs you give away, the more you give back. Love, the more love you give away, the more you give back. If you circulate your prosperity, if you don't hoard it, you circulate it, you get it back in multiples of that. So here's your homework for this week. I want you to go out and try to outgive the universe and see what happens. And then after you do that, get down below and share your thoughts in the comments. As always, please tell people about these shows, whether you're watching on Facebook, the YouTube channel, or listening on iTunes. Until next week, peace, love you guys, and live rich. Hey, I want to see you back next Monday, all new show again, and we'll talk about how to manifest more prosperity in your life. Talk to you then.